the stereotypical best combo deck. Let's see. I have it in here somewhere. Is it? It's an old version of it. Yeah, it's this is old. So for sure this is out. Instead we have Death. Life. Death. There it is. And then Necromancy. Alright, so the way this works is basically you just want to be reanimating one of these two cards. We have to trim this a bit. Probably go down one Necromancy. How many lands do I have in here right now? The land base can change too. We have like a almost complete omnicolor mana base now. 17 lands is not enough, I don't think. Oh, we have Blast Pool. So yes, Starting Town, Mana Confluence, Grand Portal. So these are like the payouts, the things that you want to be milling, basically. These are your primary combo targets, Reanimator spells. But we have too many lands right now, I think. 18. I mean, 21 is probably about right, to be honest. But we're missing... Maybe do it like this. And there's like there's a mill card. I think there's a mill 5 draw now that can probably take the place of Tygan's Scheming and is more likely, like, it's better because it's 1 mana, and so we can like 1-2 and win, right? So we want as many chances on turn 1 to mill as possible. Not this, this. I want to run Tome Scour. And then we could probably get rid of... I like having Jace. I do. I like having Jace. I'm actually gonna go down a Glasspool Mimic. That's 20 lands. We need to get to 2, maybe 3 mana. Win package is Jace or Umbrask plus your Resurrected Army. Verdant Rejuvenation, Expropriate, Omniscience. Drop 1 Tome Scour. Drop 1 Breach. And we're almost there. Something like this, maybe? Fuck it. Oh wait, I needed to do the lands. Hang on. Because now... 12... 16, 18, plus 2 glass pools, 20. Alright. Just thinking, everything makes black except for this mountain. Let's try it. We'll just run it once and see. So yeah, this is like trying to win on turn 2, basically. I may have made a mistake going down a death, and instead maybe I should have done 2 necromancy. So we got looting and emergent ultimatum and persist. Alright, opponent. Blue-black, huh? Gets our persist. It's fine. We'll draw into more. That's a Jace. But you see, like, we had the combo there. We would have won if we didn't get Thoughtseized. But that's what I'm saying, like, I only see this deck from the perspective of my non-interactive combo decks. Just because you can go off first doesn't necessarily make the deck look better. Like, I actually think Belcher is a little bit probably better win rate. Alright, so... play the lane that doesn't hurt us. Looting. Just 1 damage. Yeah, so I mean, we just go for it. Yeah, we'll probably lose, like I said. Control decks do better against something like this. If we were on the play, I think we just win, though. Like, the fact that we were on the draw kind of fucked us. Let him get to 2 mana. Or no, he thought seized us. That's right. I remember. But he did go first. If he hadn't, then I could have... And we don't actually need the Tome Scour here. Okay. Interesting. We have to go. And the reason why we have to go is because he can just start buying back counter spells with Tamio. So like, if we don't go now, we're gonna get fucked. And like, we got fucked anyway, so whatever. So we want to stop. Yep. Full Strix. Okay. Just enough for the counter spell. So it won't persist. We need to stack 2. Pretty sure we're dead. So 2-turn clock now. So our only hope is to not do anything in our upkeep and just draw the card that we need. There it was too. It's not possible that he's not gonna fumble, so we just go. Yeah. Yep, we're dead. But like, okay, so in that game, we would have comboed on turn 2 without interaction. We would have comboed on what, 3 other occasions without interaction. He was just a full control deck. Like, that's kind of what I mean, is like the deck tends to be absurdly like consistent. You know, we just need Scholar in the graveyard. We just want to cast Otherworldly Gaze at the end of his turn, right here. Sure. That's it. When we do that, then we play Scholar to get back Emergent Ultimatum, one of them. Like, we exile one Emergent Ultimatum and the rest of our cards to cast the Scholar. Scholar targets the remaining Emergent Ultimatum. Cast Emergent Ultimatum, fetch Omniscience, Verdant Reclamation, and the Milton Reanimate. Can I do this? Cancel. Okay. So hold up. If I exile the Verdant Rejuvenation. Okay, we're just gonna chill actually. We want the Verdant Rejuvenation. We have Necromancy to bring it back. And opponent's on like a pretty non-interactive deal. So we want to do this. And then this. There we go. Alright. So yeah, you can see there that like he was just kind of helpless. This deck is busted, if I'm being honest. I just don't like it. Because it's like the perfectly optimal deck to be playing as Reanimator, and there's no reason to play anything else pretty much, which I don't like. I want there to be like a valid Reanimator deck that's not just like, oh yeah, it's Reanimator. No, not the good one. And also it makes it harder to do graveyard decks in the format because it's too good. You basically have to have a plan for it. I don't like this hand. Don't like this hand either. Okay. Mm-mm. Mm. Otherworldly Gaze actually gives us more of a chance to go off than Faithless Looting here. It sees 3 cards twice instead of 2 cards twice. Okay. Actually, I'm going to pitch the land. We'll try to leave a land on top. Perfect. Don't think we want the land anymore. Another waste not. I'll in discard. Okay. I like milling cards. Now we do have to worry about surgical here. That's how we lose. If we hit with this, that is. Conspiracy Unraveler. Umbrask. I want the Faithless Looting there. You'd rather that be in the graveyard anyway. Now, like, all of our bombs are turned on for drawing. Eat the Scholar. 7, 8, 9. Oh no, it's okay, yeah. Now we just have Omniscience. Sure. Mill me. So if he mills... We have a bunch of stuff he could mill that would be good for us. So I think I actually keep Conspiracy Unraveler untapped because we want to maximize the number of turns we're in the game with Omniscience so that we can draw a bomb. Like if we just drew Ultimatum or Breach or any of the cards in our deck that are giant bombs, we just win now. Having problems, dude? Oh my god. Trying to win to get a sandwich. Alright, no attacks. Next turn we can Faithless Looting and see 3 cards. I think opponent just left, so I'm cool with that. We win a game that we might not have won because opponent's salty. It's always good. Salty. So salty. Oh, gonna sneeze. See, like, that's... I would have never conceded right there. Because, like, opponents gone multiple turns without playing anything. They have omniscience effects in play. You know, they don't have any bombs left. In their hand, at least. You have a clock. So it's like, probably... You're basically looking for some form of like a mill card and a 2-mana Reanimator spell. There you go, we win. Turn 2. Opponent doesn't have Surgical, which he might. That's a long stop. So we want to take the stuff that he would be getting back from being milled. So yeah, it's another turn 2 win there. That's 3 of the 4 games we've had. We've had potential turn 2 combos. We lost one to a control deck that had our number with counterspells and shit. But, like, yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's a little too consistent for my taste. And this is not tuned either. Like, I just threw this together. It's almost certainly like there's a balance that should be struck. Like I actually think necromancy should probably be the 2 of, and then you run 4 of each of the 2 mana reanimators. It's like the whole idea is turn 2, right? So you want to have as much as possible. I mean, I'll keep it. It's not the greatest, but it's also not the worst. You hit some bombs here. Okay, that works. We just win the game then. It's ridiculous how consistent it is. I swear to God, it's ludicrous. Alright, red deck. It's just ridiculous. That's... Is that 5 games? 5 turn 2 kill games? I mean, it's not always going to run this hot. But there's like so much redundancy. And like, if they ever reanimate anything, usually it's just game over. Because it just starts a chain reaction of bullshit. You could probably make a pretty nasty Dragonstorm deck now too. But like, this is just next level. Yeah, okay. We just go ahead and pull out the... I think we do. We're just going to go ahead and do it. If he counters it, that's good for us. It means he didn't progress his board state, and we progressed ours. There's not enough gas in there, dude. I can't cast anything out of it. Alright, let's see what he gets. A land would be best here. Okay, that's good. So now... Scour. Okay. How much does Scholar help us? Scholar is probably okay. We wanna Otherworldly Gaze again? Alright, so we need 10 mana worth. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10. Persist Umbrask. Oh, he's legendary. Ah, I fucked up. I needed the life death. We might as well present lethal for next turn. Opponent is stalled. We could still lose pretty easily. Not with that. Alright. It's the best card he could have got. So we just kind of partially comboed out, but it still left us with 15 power on board. So it's like, you win anyway, right? Like, I would need to tune this deck up, I'm pretty sure. But this is the general idea. I think it's a little bit too much for historic. They could make Scholar timeless, maybe? You know, it would make it less reliably crazy. Alright, so we're just gonna Otherworldly Gaze into his turn. Yeah, we'll go for that. It's worth it just for the expropriate for sure. Well, money or time? Time. Okay, we have 2 turns. Omni's good in our hand. We won't. Browser. Omni's not good in our hand. Want it all in the graveyard. We need Faithless Looting the most. Alright. Can I cast Death on anything? No. Okay. Alright, let's see what he's got. Conspiracy Unraveler. Maybe I should have played the Conspiracy Unraveler. Okay. Yeah. Just lose. Fair Dukes. Alright. We lose. Like, he's not gonna whiff. We have to put the Verdant Reclamation back. But, like, yeah. Wait. We're not done. 6 and 2. Okay, so this'll like decide it. This is the last game of the set. He just had. Oh yeah, I need the is it charm in there for sure. Yeah, so like, I need to look. I need to look at some examples. I don't know how to fit everything I want to fit in. But yeah, the is it charm as interaction would be helpful. Basically, another few copies of Faithless Looting. See if I can find one. We have no churn spells, so we can't take this. This is better, I think. Put the necromancy back. Play this. Faithless Looting. Another Faithless Looting. I'll get rid of both these. Faithless Looting. Okay. Like so. Okay, and then next turn we got Sphinx into Breach. Probably just win from there if we're not dead. But we discarded all the Reanimator spells that were that would cause us to pay life. Did we die here? No, I don't think so. Even if he has the combo, he can't cast it all. Okay. Sure. That's a lot of Soul Sisters. So we're just gonna go ahead and do a little bit of persisting here. Cast this with Conspiracy Unraveler, burning the life death, so that's 9. And then we can burn 1 looting. Sure. I don't think he gets another turn, so I'm not too worried about it. We have an Emergent Ultimatum in the graveyard too. Scholar. Val. Go and do Verdant, Rejuvenation, Expropriate, and Scholar. Hey, so we went 7-2. It feels about like playing Belcher. It's like you will have a little bit better matchup against non-interactive decks with this deck than with Belcher. Just because of the sheer amount of times you can just kill them on turn 2, game's over, done and dusted, move on to the next one. But then you will probably have a harder time against control decks because Belcher has like a better toolbox for like comboing out under pressure. And that's like the same thing as the Valakut. Like the same thing for Valakut and Belcher. It's like Valakut is slower and will probably lose to decks like Belcher or this deck. But Valakut is even more obnoxious for control to deal with because like you just living in the game for some extended amount of time means that you're going to eventually kill them. And there's nothing they can really do about it. So yeah, it's like, do you want something that's more resilient to interaction? Or do you want something that's more just like going off on turn 2, consistently just killing the opponent on turn 2, but if they have like interaction, and there's a lot of it in the format because everybody runs Graveyard Hate, then you're just fucked. Let's do one more set, and then I need to take my dog out, so I'll be right back.